Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Power Knowledge Hub. So in last video we saw how we can add the members to multiple groups in bulk using PowerShell. So in today's video I'll show you how we can delete the multiple users from the multiple groups in bulk using the PowerShell script. So let's start the video.
This is my CSV file where I added user principal name and group name. Under the user principal name column, all the principal names of users are given against the group names from which I want to remove these users. And we'll use this CSV file in PowerShell script to remove these users from these groups. So open the PowerShell now. So in the PowerShell, first you need to connect with the Azure AD to perform this remove operation. So for connecting Azure AD, we'll use connect Azure AD command, which will give you pop-up. So sign in with your admin account here. I'm connected with the Azure AD now. And this is my script to remove the members from the PowerShell. So this is the path where I saved my CSV file to get the users and groups, and I'm saving these users and groups under the list variable. And after that I use the for each loop to check all the members in the list, or I can say to get all the members from the list, so that we can get their object ID, because without the object ID, as you know, we can't perform the remove operation, because we need the object ID, as object ID is always unique. So we use the y2 variable to get the user object ID, because in the CSV file there is no object ID. We provided the user principal name. So get Azure AD user object ID y.user principal. So this command will get that user from the CSV file, and for that user we'll select the object ID. And same process we did for the group also. So for the group I use the group object ID variable, and get Azure AD group command will get the group from the CSV file and select the object ID against that group. And the member variables I use to check if the member is already not in the group or in the group to remove. So in the member variable I'm saving get Azure AD group member from that group, so that we can check if those members are already in the group or not in the group. And if they are in the group, so this remove command will remove those users from the group. After these variables I use the if condition to check if y2 dot object id means this user object id is not in members dot object id, means in the group members. So if the user not in the group, it will show us that this user is already not in the group. But if the member is in the group, it will move to the next step. It will move to the else step, and it will remove Azure AD group member command will remove the user from the group which we provided in the CSV file, and it will show and write host that this user has been removed from this group. So let's check how this script will work. So I'm pressing enter. Okay, so it started showing that this user has been removed from the group, and in the blue it shows that this user is already not in the group. So here we can check that which users are removed and which users are already not in the groups. So it will take few seconds to remove, but I performed this operation on very less records. On the large records it will take some time, but it will give you output within a few minutes. So this is the script I used mostly to remove the users from the multiple groups in bulk. And I have another way which you can also use, because in this script I use the CSV file where I provided the user principal name and group name. But sometimes we get errors with this script because probability is there if the group names are very similar, and may you get error for those groups. So to avoid that, if you already have the user object id and group object id, so you can directly use the object ids in your script, and you can skip these steps to get the object id for users and groups. So let me show you that script also. That script is also similar to this script, only the difference is that in that script these two steps are not there, where we are getting the object id and for the user and for the group. So that is the best, because object id is always unique, they can't be similar. So for that I have another CSV file. Let me open it. This is my another CSV file with the user object id and group object id. So for the second script I will use this CSV file to perform the remove operation. Let's move back to the PowerShell. So here is the another script. So the script is exactly same to this script. The only difference is skip this y2 and group object id steps to get the object ids, because we already have the object ids in our CSV file. So I'm pressing enter. So see, because our members are already in the group, so it is showing that these members are already in the group. So let me first add those members back to the groups, and I'll show you. So now I placed members back to the groups to check the script. So I'm again pressing enter, and see it's removing the members from the group. So it's showing the object id of the user, that this user has been removed from the group. So yeah, you can use both scripts as per whatever you have. If you have the user principal name and the group name, so you can use the first script. And if you have already the object id for the user and group, that is the best. So for that case, so you can use the second script. I hope you liked my video and I show you something you need. So don't forget to like and share my video. Thank you so much.